I'm Karen Elgersma at the beautiful Horticultural Centre at the Pacific in Saanich, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, being green just got easier, and hidden treasures with Longevity John, and New Year's babies who will inspire children everywhere. All that and more on Go Island. We are at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, where even though it's January, it feels like spring because we are in the winter garden and there are flowers and color and spectacular things to look at. Let's talk for a moment about the winter garden. Why is this such a special place here at the Horticultural Centre? Well,
this is the time of year it shines. These are plants that are grown specifically for winter interest. Right now we have tons of different things happening. We have lots of different color foliage, which is very important. In this bed you can see the golds of the dogwood, the beautiful black of the mondo grass, and in the background that lovely witch hazel, which is so fragrant. You'll have to try to go over and get a smell of it.
It smells like honey.
It does. It smells like honey.
I also am amazed at the color that comes out. You wouldn't notice this in the summer, would you?
No, because it would be full of leaves.
Exactly. Oh, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, so this is, like I say, once the leaves drop, this is when their twigs show their color.
And what's that one over there with the fiery one with the yellow? And
that's also a type of dogwood. Yeah, and this one with the red berries is a deciduous holly, and that was full of berries at Christmas, but since the robins have come and eaten a lot of the berries.
And I see snowdrops over there.
Yes, they're starting.
I love the snowdrops.
That's the first sign of spring.
It is. We're going to take you on a further tour of this beautiful garden. But first, of course, here at the Horticultural Centre, I'm sure you guys are all about composting, because that's how you get great soil.
Yes.
Now, I always think to myself, why isn't composting just part of our Blue Box program? Wouldn't that be a great idea? Nikki Winishin has that story. Here we are at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, where I'm sure you all compost.
We sure do.
Like crazy. It's got to be big around here so that you can create beautiful things like the hellebore, which we're going to talk about just for the hellebora of it. That's a really bad joke, I'm sorry. But this is a beautiful plant that really shines in the winter.
It is, yes. And actually this winter garden, Doris Page, who is the person that it's named after, she was credited for bringing hellebores to Victoria.
Really?
England. Yes.
Go Doris.
Yes, go Doris.
What's this funky plant?
This is winter jasmine. It's just starting. And that soon will be covered in yellow flowers.
So many treasures in this garden. Now, when I was a little girl, one of my favorite things to do was to go into my grandma's basement and open boxes and discover all sorts of cool antiques and funky things. Well, imagine going into Longevity John's coffee house and discovering some of the bizarre and cool things he has. Well, our very own James Green did just that. And oh, this is a funny story. You gotta watch it. I don't know if you can hear the swans, but I think they stole Longevity John's nose flute. Loved that story. We're here at the beautiful Horticultural Centre of the Pacific in the Winter Garden, and we're going to show you some more treasures that are here. But first, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to be talking about life after death, and we're going to introduce you to two precious New Year's babies. So don't go away. I love that stream of pink coming down the hill at the Winter Garden here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, where spring has sprung because in the Winter Garden it feels like spring. What flower is that?
That's a hardy cyclamen, and that blooms for months. It's a perfect little ground cover for a woodland setting.
And of course, this is a woodland setting, all these beautiful trees around us.
Indeed.
We're going to head up island where Kelly Robinson is going to introduce us to some adorable twins that aren't just cute. They're also going to teach young people about the importance of farming. And we're standing in a lovely spot. What do we have here?
Yes, not always just flowers. These are lovely berries. It's called beauty berry calicarpa, and they're just a beautiful purple berry.
So pretty.
Lovely, and along with some more hellebore blooming.
Absolutely. We are going to continue to wander through the gardens, but we're going to take a quick break. Don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to be discussing things like, is there life after death? This is my favorite part of the winter garden here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific. I just love all the heather, the colors, the richness. It just makes me so happy. Well, we have something a little different for you. We're trying this new show called The Breakdown. It's kind of like The View, only better, where we talk about hot button topics and debate it. Oh, you're gonna love it. Check it out. If you have any great ideas or topics for The Breakdown, email them to us or get on our Facebook page or tweet about it. We'd love to get your feedback. Now we're here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, and this may not look like the prettiest part of the gardens, but it soon will be. Tell us about the groundbreaking that will be happening in just days.
On Friday, finally break ground for the new Cuvelier Pavilion.
And it will bring all of you out here who haven't been here yet, because if you haven't been here, you are missing out on one of the best treasures we have here on Vancouver Island. Thank you so much for having us today. We've had a beautiful experience. It's absolutely blown all the winter blues out of my soul. And thanks so much for watching. If you want to get a hold of us, you can find us on Facebook, you can follow us on Twitter, you can email us. We love hearing your ideas. Thanks for watching.